In today's video, we unbox Unmatched Battle of Legends Volume 1.
You're listening to the Beans and Dice Podcast, a podcast about how we game.
Hey folks, I'm Carlos.
I'm Rob.
And we're the Beans and Dice Podcast, a podcast about
how we game.
That's right. And in this marathon that we've been doing of unboxings lately, we are beginning our series of unboxings on Unmatched. This is going to be the unboxing of Volume 1. This is the first one that came out when Restoration Games came back with this system in 2019.
Right.
They started with the Volume 1 set. This was an original game published in the Star Wars universe, and now it's redone in different, I guess, IPs, different characters in literature and fiction.
Yeah.
We'll start today with here, which gives us King Arthur, Alice, Sinbad, and Medusa. So I'll let Rob get started on the unboxing.
Open this box up here. So Unmatched, 2 to 4 players, although really I'd say it's a 2-player game. It says the box has 4 miniatures, 2 battlefields included, and it says 20 to 40 minutes per game. So
BGG has it as an 8.1 on the ranking as of today, and that's a pretty good score.
Yeah,
it looks very interesting to me. I'm a miniature war gamer, miniature skirmish gamer, so this is
this is a skirmish game. This is typically a head-to-head. It does against, say, 2 to 4 players on the box, although most people consider Unmatched and most of these skirmish games to be a one-on-one, 2-player experience. So.
I think what stands out for me is the whole Rob Davio thing.
Yeah.
Having started board gaming, my heavy board gaming with Betrayal, 2010-ish Betrayal, and the many things that Rob Davio has been a part of has got me very excited about this series of games. So it looks like we got some wheels that are used for the health meters.
Yep, tracking damage.
For each of the characters. What's cool is each wheel, its size is in relation to the amount of hit points that each character has.
Okay.
So you'll see the 6 wheel is smaller than the 7, smaller than the 8. And then the 18 is larger than the 16. So they vary the size of the wheel. That's just a little nice design cue.
Yeah.
A little extra touch there.
Next thing in the box is the game board. The game board here, at least in the initial box, appears to be double-sided. Nice bright colors, I'll say that for sure. Nice.
I like the matte on the game board.
Definitely
I'm not a fan of glossy game boards.
Not shiny, yeah.
So and it's wrapped around all the way on the game board, as well as full color print. Some of the things that you'll notice on this game board are the spaces where the characters go have different colors, and each color represents what that space can target. It can target a space that has that matching color to it. So for example, this space can target that space because it has blue. It can target a blue space that has blue in it.
Sure.
It has green. It can target this space and this space. But it can't target this space, this purple space, because this space does not have purple on it. And this purple space does not have blue or green, so it can't target back. So it kind of creates these, almost like in a miniatures game, the scenery, the walls, the terrain that impacts line of sight and movement, all in a simple package. It reminds me very much of Tannhauser, Fantasy Flight Games used to publish, which had these dotted colored lines that would say this space can only shoot at these colors. So just it takes something from that I enjoy, Carlos the miniature wargamer, and allows me to bring my friends like Rob the Eurogamer in, and be able to instantly understand the situation without feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah, nice game board. It's like I say, being 2-sided is a nice touch there. So you got 2 different types of terrain, 2 types of things to look at. So next we can kind of jump into, and so we'll show them on the closer up camera here, but we're going to jump into the minis that are included in the box. There are 4 minis, I believe, in this one for each of the Medusa, King Arthur, Alice, and Sinbad. And I'll try to hold each one up to the camera here. Actually, let me just start with Alice.
Let's go to the GoPro.
Okay.
I'll bring it over here.
Alice here with a big sword. She's got a blue base. The wash on these is nice. It's the standard kind of flat matte normal mini, but it's got a wash that brings out a lot of the detail, the black wash from the background. This is King Arthur's mini here. Try to hold that up, see if I don't lose too much of the definition here in the camera. But got an orange base on it. Again, the wash really picks up, you can see in the robe there, picks up a lot of that detail, a lot of that recessed part of the mini.
Let's see if we can't get something of this in this top view here. Maybe get in a little tighter. Come right to there and see if we can't focus that so you can see the quality of the mini.
Sinbad.
Yeah.
And the two swords there.
So you can see that. And you can see the wash right on it. I mean, that's huge.
Yeah, it really makes that stand out.
As a minis gamer myself, I do enjoy minis. I just don't like painting. It's not my favorite part of the hobby. So this allows me to let's get that focus in there. This allows us to play the game, have some definition on the model, and enjoy it. But if you're a painter, a quick prime and a paint, and boom, you've got beautifully painted miniatures, which we have seen online.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been posting that art. There's some counter chits here.
These are tokens, so we'll come over here to camera 4. The tokens, Rob, are the almost like minions for each character. So notice the color coding.
Yeah.
So Medusa has her three sidekicks there that work with her to destroy you. King Arthur has 1, Sinbad has 1, and Alice has 1. So everybody has 1, and they put in, which I like this part, they could have easily been a cardboard token, but they went with a plastic token with silkscreen printing on it, which I think is great. So instead of providing more miniatures, they just provided you a really nice token to take its place.
Very cool, very unique. That's one of the things with this game, again, is the minis, and then as you mentioned, the minions give you different ways to play. And you'll see as we go through the different sets that they toy with that idea, that game mechanic, and they use that in many different ways with the main mini, and a lot of them having their minions, some more minions than others. But then here we've got some of the cards. The cards are actually very glossy, very slick cardstock. Rounded corners, which is always nice.
Yes.
So that's a big thing. Here's some of the cards for, there's a deck building or hand building, or I guess a card play, card management aspect to the game. Not really deck building, but a card management, playing the right cards in the right order to maximize the abilities of the different heroes.
So that first card provides you the turn reference marker on the first card, and flip it over, it talks about Sinbad himself. Right, and then the rest of the cards are the cards in the game. You can see the back of each deck is different. So like here on camera 4, you'll see Medusa's deck.
Come all the way down to the edge here. Yeah.
Yeah, but you can see the artwork on the back of the cards. I like that artwork that they put in there. That's beautiful.
Yeah. That's Sinbad and Medusa there.
Yep. So here's Medusa's card. It talks about what she does and how she does it. Harpies, those are her tokens, or the harpies.
The minions.
There, yeah, they're
Okay.
She has a ranged attack. They have melee attacks, and then there's Sinbad. He has a melee attack, and his minion has melee attacks as well. And it talks about how he does. But on the back of that, they provide you the turn order and what you can do in your turn order. And that's the simple part about this game, is it's a very basic rule structure, real easy to play. It's gonna the questions come with, what is my opponent gonna play? It's that back and forth of that rock paper scissors feeling of it.
We can go back to the overhead shot here. You can see again the organizer for the box, the insert. This definitely looks like it's got spots for the minion tokens here in the bottom. It's the cards. Each of the 4 included in this box have their own section.
I think we've done 4 or 5 unboxings today alone.
Yeah,
and only one of them has not come with a custom molded insert.
Yeah, insert. Yeah, that's a big thing now.
That is
it's almost a must now. It's almost a requirement if you're going to have very many pieces in your game that you need to have some kind of organization method in the box. So,
but folks, for you publishers out there, if you're watching, please be sure to size your insert to allow us the opportunity to sleeve our cards.
Sure.
There's no worse feeling than having this beautiful insert, sleeving your cards, and not being able to fit them back in.
Yeah, you're a
and then
sleever.
You got a chunk.
Yeah, you're a sleever.
You're not a
I'm
sleever?
not. Oh, no, absolutely not. I don't sleeve anything. But, so for those who want to sleeve, though, that's, again, as Carlos said, that's something
Just give us an
you
option.
need to think about it. Yep.
So let's look at some more of this beautiful work. We'll go to camera 3 here. So here's the back of Alice's card. I like that artwork.
Yeah, it looks like almost like a keyhole with something crawling through it. So
Kind of hands coming out.
It says the Jabberwock on the back of the cards. That's, I guess, the Jabberwock from Alice in Wonderland trying to come through. Here's information on Alice's card. Looks like they've got the movement on the side. It's got some stuff about her special ability.
Her minion is a Jabberwock.
Yeah, and so the Jabberwock, it has what the Jabberwock does down here, the health for it looks like. And then we've got the King Arthur's deck here. King Arthur's got movement of 2, it looks like. He's got a meteor deck here. It feels like a pretty solid deck. But then he's got Merlin, I guess, as his minion here, as a ranged attacker, it says on the bottom of the card. And just got some information on how King Arthur, his special ability, and how he works. So,
I like the art.
The art.
The art aesthetics that they went with. They're very nice art direction.
Absolutely.
So that's the box. That's everything. And
yeah,
come back to the overhead shot, and you'll see that each spot is custom molded for each character, and their names are labeled on there.
Got their names right on the box there.
So this is going to make for easy storage.
Easy put away and take out. Yep.
Yep. So again, this is the Beans and Dice podcast. This was an unboxing of Unmatched, Battle of Legends Volume 1 by Restoration Games from one of my favorite designers, Rob Daviau. I'm Carlos.
I'm Rob.
Please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. We will be unboxing the rest of these, so stay tuned for more unboxing videos from the Unmatched games. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching. Keep playing.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching the Beans and Dice podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.